The scene you're about to see is Amara, JoJo, and Shay letting off some steam at the spa.
Escape tonight. Escape tonight.
Ooh, this place looks expensive.
Hello, welcome.
Thank you. I am actually here to meet my friend JoJo.
Yes.
Okay, Amara with the wig. I like her with this little curly wig that she got.
Oh, hi. I wasn't expecting you.
Oh, Shay. Oh, child. So now Shay and JoJo are like this. Okay.
Shay, girl, I thought you ain't like JoJo, girl. Pick a side, bitch.
The other day, I went to have lunch with Prima Donna, but she never mentioned that she had invited somebody else, MJ's ex-girlfriend.
Wait. She invited MJ's ex and didn't even tell you?
Right.
Emjay.
Girl, JoJo, sit down. She invited MJ ex. You heard what she said.
She tells me all these things about MJ and his past, his music, his finances, and all. So after all that happened, MJ and I had a really big fight and basically broke up. And we're now like on a break.
See, I've heard this story, but I heard it from my brother. He popped up at my house the other day. I've never seen him like this before. I've never seen him this hurt.
In this situation, kind of just gotta, exit this conversation and this whole scenario. It's really none of her business. I get that it's her brother, but ultimately, Shay will never be the one marrying Amara. So with that being said, I think that Shay kind of should just bow out very gracefully and just let them handle their issues.
My question to you is, how is it you let this girl from 10 years ago say something to you about your current relationship, and now all of a sudden her word is bond, her word is golden, this complete stranger can just come in and tell you something?
It don't even matter if it's 10 years ago. The bitch said what she said, and it was the truth. Your brother don't want to work. He want to use bitches, and he don't want to work. So he's using Amara, and Amara already said he not helping her pay a bill, bitch. That's why. That's why she's agreeing with her.
Well, whatever it is that you feel that I'm going through with your brother, then that's me.
He thinks that
but that's my relationship with him.
Yeah, and
Everybody calm down. Jesus. It's hard to watch.
I just don't want to see my brother.
I don't even know
no
why
more.
I'm discussing this with you.
Because
with all
it's
due
my
respect.
brother, he came to me to talk
Okay,
about
that's
it.
good. Well, then you need to continue to talk to your brother.
I will, but I'm here and I'm talking to you.
Okay, well, when you want to talk to your brother, the that don't want to work, because Amara confirmed it, that he don't want to work. Bitch, Amara not supposed to be paying all the bills. She done moved your brother in her house. Bitch, you need to be her friend, or go let him move with you, bitch. Let him move in. Let him get a bump head in your house, bitch.
Shay,
Yes, Amara.
I think that it is time for me to also have a break from you.
Okay.
And JoJo, your fake ass just sitting there talking about, bitch, say how you feel. You just scared of Shay.
I expected JoJo to say way more, so I'm surprised that she's saying this quiet.
How
There's
about
a
this?
lot happening
How about
right now,
this? Instead of a break,
and I
by
don't-
JoJo. Instead of a
There's
break,
a lot
bitch,
going
you're
on
cut
right
for
now.
life. I don't-
Y'all saw security step in.
JoJo be stealing, and Shay don't know if the animal or human.
I don't have time for this because you don't
I'm
respect
sure.
loyalty. You don't respect
Oh,
the
of
friendship.
course, that's
You're
loyalty.
yeah,
You're all about
loyalty.
loyalty.
Like,
I've gotten out of some places before, but I try to refrain from getting ratchet in fancy places like this. I don't know.
And with him whenever the I want to.
bitch, you ain't the only
Bye.
one here, bitch.
Bye.
Bye, bitch, with your raggedy ass.
Ooh, raggedy ass?
What type of relaxation time is this?
We just got real ghetto at a very bougie place, bitch. I don't know about that.
Bitch, JoJo, you wanted that to happen. Because if you was a real bitch, you would have said, y'all ain't even finna do this right here. I'm finna get my crusty ass feet done. Bitch, JoJo, if you was a real bitch, you would have got them crusty ass feet done and not let them two bitches argue. But no, you let them argue and you waited till they left and say, we just got ratchet in a bougie place. Bitch, you gonna try to say we.
Well, all I'm saying though is that
Get your girl, MJ. Get your girl.
Them roses. He got them from the Mexicans at the gas station. Cause when I was with the he did the same mother thing. And it only cost $12. Nobody want all the cheap ass roses. Them was dead. They was halfway died. Amara don't want no roses. Amara want some money and some respect. Go get Shay some dead ass roses.
Next, you're about to see me reveal to Bobby that I brought Vernessa's ashes to the Bahamas.
Bring it down low.
Come in. Come in. I was just putting my stuff up.
I had to change it a little bit. You know, I was a little soaking wet.
Yeah, you had a whole disaster moment. Like,
And you know me, I'm trying to keep everyone happy so Trina doesn't get sad.
I know, this is overwhelming. Okay, listen. This is a whole nother situation.
What is that? I really had no clue what was going on at this moment, and I didn't know what was in the bag.
Before Nessa passed, before she got really, really sick, she kept talking about coming back to Bahamas to see our family, and she just never got around to doing it. So me and Trina kind of talked about bringing her here.
Wait, bro, that's...
Yeah. I feel so sorry I didn't let Bobby in on this, and I know this really upset him.
This whole thing is just so surreal to me.
Yeah.
Like, the fact that she's not here right now.
No, it is. Every day I wake up and I realize she's not here, it's just, that's one person I could like actually call and like get advice from. I can't even call my mom sometimes and ask her for the advice that Nessa used to give me. You get what I'm saying?
I make the ugliest crying faces ever, especially when I'm trying to keep my tears from falling.
It's pretty. I'm gonna put her up. I'm gonna put her up.
Seeing the urn was so emotional for me because her actual urn was there with us in the Bahamas, and her last dying wish was to come to the Bahamas.
We're not gonna be sad. She don't want that. Remember, she don't want that. You cry, wipe the eyes, and keep it going. You know, that's how she was. Vernessa was one of those people that anyone can really call on at any given hour, time of the day. Like, she just gave the most gangster advice ever. It was a lot of the times I couldn't go to my mom and tell my mom half of the situations I was in, but Nessa was one of those people that was gonna give it to me raw.
Trina's mama did not play about any of that weak.
You know, she was hardcore with it.
She really is the one. People think that Trina's the baddest bitch. No, Vernessa
Vernessa
is the baddest bitch.
Yes.
Like, that's really the truth of the matter.
Vernessa is definitely the baddest bitch. She birthed the baddest bitch. So she's the queen bitch. All of us, I know. It's just like, I try not to get upset because she's around.
I buried a lot of that's something Trina does a lot too. She likes to bury a lot of her emotions. Like, she don't want to talk about her mom. It's always something, but for me, I feel like that comes from a place of hurt.
Yeah.
And she's kind of learning how to deal with
it. It is. It is. I went through a lot of stuff in my life, and
I know for a fact that Vernessa would much more appreciate it if we were celebrating her life right now as opposed to being sad. So that's exactly what we all are keeping in mind, to celebrate her life and, you know, put aside the crying in the morning.
as soon as we pulled the last time we saw the Junket News was her homegoing celebration. She loved the Junket News.
As soon as I pulled up and seen the Junket News, it definitely felt like her spirit was here. I feel like this is a great transition for us to get closure as a family, and for Trina to feel at peace with what has become of her mother and the fact that she's no longer here.
She's here. She's here now. She's here now. Nessa was so strong. Like, half of the things that she told us, I just feel like we'll never get that again.
Hola mi gente bella, ¿qué tal? What's up? What's going on? It's your girl Amara La Negra. Thanks so much for watching, but most definitely, don't forget to subscribe to the Love and Hip Hop YouTube channel. Of course, my love, so that you can keep up with all this fabulousness.